welcome to
Honeybees.
Hey, welcome everyone. Hi.
Welcome.
Well, anyways, guys, we've been running Honeybees with this crew for maybe 5-6 episodes, and I just want to welcome a brand new face of Honeybees, Don Sullivan. Thank you so much for letting us have you.
I know, my
You
God.
are very welcome. This feels weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here and the energy is so different. I'm used to Vegas view, so feels like one of you guys are in my seat now. It feels like, I feel like the new
She
kid.
feels just-
But you're just like a little honeybee.
Yeah, well, the reason why I asked Dawn to be come and guest host with us was I just literally love your energy, love your mindset and everything, and you empower so many people, and that's the reason why I'm like, you gotta have to be an Honeybees woman.
Oh, absolutely. It's a
I'm
fun
so
show, yeah.
I'm so glad that you do see my work because I have an agency and
Yes.
it is about empowering people. It is
Yes.
all about empowering people and moving people forward and making the best of what people can do in their talents in their life. So I'm glad that you recognize that, because a lot of agencies, people are in it for the money and it's a money making business. For me, yeah, the money doesn't hurt, but it is about empowering people and letting people, especially young people, move forward in their
Yes.
lives, and I love that.
Yeah,
I love that I can help.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm part of the agency. So.
Yeah.
There
Yes.
you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Actually,
I'm part of the agency.
everyone here is part of the agency. Another thing that I say a lot that I love is how I feel like we get meshed together, whether it's the universe or God or whatever, we all get meshed together. So how I met you to how I met you to how I met you, and it's amazing to me because I look at you guys and I think to myself, can I tell them our story? really quick?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
So this is a very, very long time ago. I was going to church, Central Christian Church in Henderson, and I had on this fabulous dress.
Oh, she was.
What did
It
I know
was-
style was going
It
to
was so beautiful,
Mhm.
and I was actually coming from work, and I was at church by myself, and it was this fabulous, not leopard print, but print dress,
Yes.
maybe like a zebra print.
Yes.
And I just sat a seat away from him, and he said, "You're just so lovely, and tell me about your dress." And this and
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And we worshiped God together that day.
That's awesome.
And yeah, we worshipped that day together, and it was really incredible. It was like, oh, I met a new friend here, and then coincidentally, we kept bumping into each other.
Yes.
I'm not kidding. For 4 movies in a row,
Right,
every time
right.
I'd go to the movies, he'd be at the movies. We hit the same
Wow.
restaurants
Yes.
for breakfast.
Yes.
We just kept always seeing each other, which was really cool. And then one day, when I had ended up meeting Maria, I walked in here, and I'm like, "What are you doing in here?" But the entire time, he kept telling me, "You should be a part of my show." And I met Maria on a totally different level, and then I met Donna on a totally different level. So now it's very cool to look at the three of you and think, you I met in church, you I met in business, and become a really close friend of mine. And then Donna and I almost are together every single day of our lives. She works with my agency, so this is very, very cool. Yeah, cool
And
for it to
it,
be in.
it's spectacular
It
for me
is.
because I have been dying to be in a show with
Dawn?
her. And it's
yes.
finally happened.
Yes, here we
When
are.
I told him that I want Dawn on Honeybees,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm doing something, but I am canceling that. I love that.
And moving it to Monday.
Oh, I love
He
that.
canceled it just because of you.
I love that.
He doesn't normally do that. Or
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
kidding. But anyways, you're here today for good reason, and we created Donna actually
Yes.
came up with this title because we just want to actually lock you in
Sure.
for the whole Talk Today show.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And the
Let's
title,
go. I'm
and the
down.
title
So my
goes,
title I came up with is Cultivating Creative Sparks, Nurturing Young Artists in Today's World.
Okay.
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Because I
yes.
know, the class makeup and all
Yeah.
that. I'm like, okay, let me think about this for the young.
Well,
young
let's dive
artists.
into that
Yeah.
really quick if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I have to
Yes.
give the spotlight to Donna for a second because she does this too.
There
Donna
we go,
is,
yeah.
she actually does this. We work with a lot of young people over at Rise Talent. Can I plug my stuff?
Yes,
on
Yes,
this?
absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, on my show, I'm like, Rise Talent, Rise Talent, Rise Talent. I'm gonna
Yes.
plug it here, Rise
Yes.
Talent
you
Management.
plug wherever in social
Thank you.
media. Shows.
Thank you. And so Donna works very carefully with me now. She does music, TV, film, modeling, anything you can think of, she gets her hands in. She's becoming very successful in what she's doing. One, she puts herself out there, and two, she's very good with young people, very kind with young people. She has become a mommy to some of them. They look up to her. And that's what this is about, guiding people in the right direction.
Yes.
Sometimes we can only help just a little bit. We can't give somebody sometimes a place to live. We can't give someone a mommy that they don't have. We can't give them or take them off of drugs or help them to not be promiscuous. There are big things in life and real things that we face on a daily basis at Rise, but the little things that we do, just like they know, like, if something goes down, call Donna. They know they can call Donna. They can call Dawn. They can get some advice, even if it's just advice that they're getting from us. So what you do is spectacular. And another thing, young girls especially, and boys too, but the young girls know that they need women. And you know how many times I hear a young girl say, oh, when I get older, I'm going to be like Donna. She's nurturing, she's caring, she's loving, she's kind, and she shows people, you know, how to be a real human and how to really love. There's, and you would think the opposite of this, but in our business, and we know we're all in entertainment in one facet or another, not everybody is like that. I have a lot of older women, not that you're old, you're, you know, a lot of older women that look at these young, you know, 16 to 20 somethings. They're intimidated by them. They're jealous of them. They feel replaced by them. And then I have my set of normal older women that are like, nurturing and loving these babies. And when I look at that, I think I said this in one of our classes, that's like the key to my heart. I look at someone and say, how do they treat people, our upcoming generation? They're going to have to take care of us. We're going to be old as dirt, and they're going to have to take care of us.
But you also want them to succeed because we've already traveled the road and we know the bumps out there. So you're trying to help them prevent that from happening to them, you know, and so you kind of try to inspire them, let them know their worth. You know,
that's interesting.
And know that they've got somebody there for them. You know, who they can trust. Trust is a big, big part of it.
Yes, but it's also actually important, especially underage, is giving them a full support what they fail, because there are going to be a lot of failure. But for you know, for them knowing that you are there, you guys are there for them, and no matter what you know, what path they take, you're there for them. I think that's a really big deal.
Absolutely.
Based on our topic. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah. And then also moving them forward. You know how many times at the studio I hear this so often, and it's almost sad. I'll meet with people for the first time, and I kind of have to vet them out and feel them out. Like, one, I have to protect myself and the people around me. So are they good for my agency? Are they going to work out with me? Is it a match? Like, so I tell them before they even come in, we're going to see if you're a fit for my company. I'm going to see if I'm a fit for you. You're a fit for me, and we'll move from there. So I kind of vet people out to see if they are a fit for us. And 90% of the time, I have so many people saying to me, well, and now this is all age groups. This is not just young people. I don't know if I'm equipped to do this. I heard you have to be like this, this, and this. My mom or dad used to tell me when I was younger I couldn't because my nose is crooked. Like, I hear everything, and it's so sad to me. Because I look at these people, they're so beautiful. They're so kind. They're so loving. They have so much to offer life. And they have been held back, some people, most of their lives, by just not believing in themselves. For me, I have a motto in Rise Talent in our studio that is, you know, we do hard things, you know, and I spread that. That's the word. I have people now, like, literally that say that to me on a daily, like, Dawn, I'm doing hard things, I'm doing hard things. And it is about just moving yourself forward. If you believe you can't, you're never going to, you won't.
Right.
That's the saddest place to be, is can't. The best place to be is, okay, let's jump in. I can try. And I that whole fake it till you make it, whatever your motto is in your head, it's do it. Do scary things. We have one life to live. We are all going to die. Some of us before others, some of us of sickness, some of us, however we're going, we're going. Hopefully all peacefully in our beds, right? But in between that time, don't you want to live? So
That's
if
what they
you-
call that. They call it the dash. What are you going to do?
Yes.
They said the most important thing with your birth, with the year you're born and the year you die,
Yeah.
Yes.
is the dash in between.
The dash.
What did you do?
What are you doing?
in between?
Are you doing something you love? Are you proud of yourself? Or are you doing something someone wants for you? Or are you not doing what you want to do because somebody, another human,
Told you
just
you
flesh, told you you can't? I actually love the face that you make when I said that, because you said you can't, and it's true.
They do.
That
Yeah.
face deserves a face,
You know.
that look deserves a face like that, because we all were capable of anything. I'm a
Anything.
firm believer in this. Tomorrow, if I said I do not want to do talent anymore, I want to do blah 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 blah.
Something else.
I'm gonna go out and do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it work. I might not be good at it. I might want to go ahead and sing.
You might
I
not be
can't
good
sing.
at it in the beginning,
In the
but you can
beginning.
make it work.
Eventually,
Yes,
and I'll
yeah,
make it work.
eventually.
Because I'm gonna do with my life what makes me happy, and that's my rule to life and happiness is do what makes you happy. So if you are sitting at
Absolutely.
home and there's a part of you that I want to act, I want to model, and this just doesn't pertain to this, anything in the world, you want to do what Maria does, you want to do hosting, production, you want to do anything, go do that. If there's a husband holding you back, he's holding you back for a reason. If there's this one holding you back, or the biggest thing are excuses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You
that's
know,
very
we
sad.
know our fair share of excuse makers in this
Yes.
business, guys. People make excuses. I'm not there yet. I can't. I have to wait till I have more money. I have to wait till I have this. I have to wait till the nose job. I have to wait till I
It will
lose
never, ever
weight.
come. So
It
you
will
start
never come.
doing
Yes.
it now.
Yes.
Which comes to my, my pet peeves. Don't be a dreamer. Be a doer.
A doer.
Because
Yeah.
you can dream big. You can dream whatever you want. But if you don't start to work for it, it's not gonna
Ever happen.
Yes. Yes.
It's so funny that you say that, and I love that, Maria. It's so funny because sometimes I think, like, am I actually living the dream? Like, did I plan on this? And I honestly didn't. I don't really make plans. I know that sounds weird. I have goals, I have personal goals, and I have achievements, and they are to be happy, of course, and to serve God, of course, and to serve my community and people. And people of the past are watching this right now, and they're like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've changed. That happens." People
Yes.
know I didn't.
change.
I
Yeah,
didn't
people
grow up
change,
with
yeah.
God. I didn't have that. So for me, yes, strong statement. But for me, for people to just live and be happy, and I like what you said there. It's almost like you can do anything. It's simple.
can
It's
do
easy. You can do anything. You
Yeah.
make it effortless, and you
Yes.
you do that yourself too.
Yes.
You run an entire production pretty much alone.
Right.
It's really funny that you mentioned that, because when I started this company, I had this laser focus.
Mhm.
My focus was just like, I want to build something that will change social media. I know I cannot do it in 5 years, right?
Sure.
I said I saw social media so negative, so ghetto, and not, I literally hated it in the beginning. And I said, and then all your friends is just like, hey, are you on Facebook? Hey, are you on Twitter? And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
Yeah.
And then you just keep on getting that peer pressure in your head. And I said, I hated this. If I hated this, I cannot beat them. I'm gonna join them in a better way. So I started social media shows, focusing on how to make social media better. So
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna create a TV show that's inspiring, like what we're doing right now, like putting out there and inspiring people, because there's a lot of negative on social media, but we just keep on doing all these shows that's very inspiring, and truth, facts, and everything. Eventually those negative will be buried, and if it's not going to be buried, there will be a lot of people that will continue to watch us and support us, because we're just doing the right thing.
I love this. Now, I had a class not too long ago, and do you remember I said to everyone in the class, tell me your why? Were you there for that class? Okay. And Maria just said it, and I think we all have the same why. At the same time, do we want to be successful and live our dreams for, monetary reasons, or for power, or for whatever it is? Yeah, some people are like that, but I think most people, most kind, normal people, just like you said, you're spreading a word, no matter what word that is. You're bringing people peace. You're bringing people kindness. You're bringing the positivity in this world, rather than where there is so much negative. I agree with you. Sometimes I can't with the internet. Like, there's too much.
Too many things.
Especially, like, for myself, I have a very heavy platform on Instagram, and you guys know, when you follow, and you're in media, and you have a large following, not everyone is nice.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
people will rip you
No.
apart. People, there's, you know, jealousy
That's
and envy.
jealousy.
Jealousy
Yes,
and envy are
yes.
killers in this world.
Absolutely.
But it's nice to hear what you say, Maria, because it's true. And I genuinely know that about you, that you are trying to put out positive. You are trying to put out, and if it's not completely positive, you're still trying to educate.
Yes.
Because sometimes we can't be the most positive people. I mean, I just got off the show with Danny, who we were F-bombing every other
Oh
word.
my gosh.
Like, I'm not going to lie.
I love Danny.
You see, I love also the reason why I bring not only positivity, but also I wanted to come up with, you know, we have all these fake news.
Yes.
Like they're trying to manipulate our brain with
Yes.
this news and the, you know, and the big networks. Why not come up with Vegas views where they just tell
Keep it
how
real.
it is?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
like say it. This is the truth of life. Like Danny, like, hey, you know what? This is what I think. I'm a human being.
I think that's why we're such a popular show, and I love your idea on Vegas Views. And from the beginning, that was Maria's insight on it, was let's just go ahead and just tell the truth, like whatever is. And I'm like, are you sure, Maria? Like, I can say what really
Yes.
is going on in here, because sometimes it's not so pretty.
Right? Yes.
And people that know me know that, like, it's not so pretty. And she goes, no, I want you to say exactly how you feel, and I want you to tell the truth. And even for Danny on his articles and stuff, she's like, no, the transparent truth, just say it. We were like, and it ends up being so much fun, because we are letting the truth out
Yeah,
to
it
certain
is.
topics that people won't
And
say.
they feel you because you're just saying the truth with no script. You just sit down in there and this is what I think. This is my day-to-day living. I'm telling you what I feel and what I think. You like it or not.
And you know what? As much as I do get a lot of hate and stuff for jealousy and envy and stuff like that, I do get a lot of people on media that get in touch with me and they thank us for the work that we do. You know, sometimes you have a lot of people that are like, oh, you shouldn't say this. My cursing, my mouth's a little out of control. They hate my accent, like things like that. But most of the time it is people saying, like, thank you, like you taught us something about,
Right.
you know, and the things
Right.
that we do on that show, not to highlight our show too much, but the things that we do on Vegas View as well. Even teaching the community things. I always
Yes.
like to drop something, and Danny is so knowledgeable on teaching the community,
Right.
like how to protect ourselves and how to stay safe and
Yes.
things like that.
You
Yeah.
know, I just want to actually, I've been wanting to say this to Danny for so long. So we are talking about this hate on social media. We are trying to empower, inspire, educate people on social media.
Yeah.
And of course, we still have these people. Even we have a good intention while we're doing all of these things, we still have those hate
Of course.
hate
Of course,
that's
yeah.
coming out. And you know this that
Oh, yeah.
every time
Yeah.
for over 5 years that I've been doing this, do you think I never had any hate? So many hate that has been thrown at social media shows from over 5 years, and a lot of time I had turned it around into positive. I'm going to give you one
Yeah.
example. So there is this person that when we put out our show back in 2019, I know the time.
Okay.
Timestamp.
Yeah, absolutely.
2019, this is on Instagram. One person said, who the F do you think you guys are? That
Yeah,
just
I
go in there and blah, blah, blah.
I remember.
And I commented right next to that
Mhm.
person, right below, and I said, thank you for your comment and thank you for supporting social media shows. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Guess what happened? That person commented back and said, I am really, really sorry for what I said.
Yeah.
There you go.
And since
Yeah.
then, this person has become a continuous supporter
That's
up to
great.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to tell Danny. Danny, just don't say anything. Just say thank you. Every single comment, good or bad, I put thank you. I always say thank you, except Rusty Myers. You're listening right now.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
gosh.
but I cannot say thank you to you. All I can do is give you a thumbs up. That's
I
it.
love it. I love it. I love it.
Hi, I'm Deacon T with Modern Word Ministries. It's great to be with you today. Just a short little promo for our show. Every Sunday morning we have service, and you can follow us at 10 a.m. Pacific Time on modernwordministries.org. And if you missed us or you want to see some of our older messages, go ahead and check us out on socialmediashows.com every single morning at 9 a.m. It's a great way to kick off your day, get a little bit of the word in you, get something uplifting, get you started off on your way. You know, if you're looking for prayer or you need some help, reach out to us. If you go to our website, again, that's modernwordministries.org, you can interact with me via telephone, via DM, text message, whatever you want. I'll get right back to you. So if you need prayer, you need help, you just need somebody to talk to, Modern Word Ministries is here for you. We are your church in the community. So until you see you next time, be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.
Traditional TV is going away. Hollywood is starting to fade. People are demanding real stories from real people. Our voices are now being heard in our own way. Podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok Live are becoming the norm. Internet TV has now reached the highest demand in human history. Social media shows is now the new media of the century.
I was not ashamed of the hatred that I had to bear. I shared it with them. They just didn't know. From their point of view, I was just some savage crusader, devil sent by a country of devils to kill. And that's what I did.
So you just
We all had one person. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a true story, okay? We're supposed to be on positive, but here we go. We started.
Buckle up.
So last night I'm on set of Paralysis, the new movie they're making. I have 4 of my young kids. They're young, so we went to support and just watch what was going on a little bit. And I had the sister of one of my talent, August's sister. You know August's sister? Yeah. So she came in and she says, oh, hi, Donna. I said, hi. She goes, do you know this guy? And she showed me a picture of this guy. I said, yeah, I know that guy. I said, yeah, I know that guy. And she goes, oh, well, he had a mouth to say. I said, enough said, it doesn't matter. He's in the hate bank. And she goes, what do you mean? And I said, I don't hate many people at all. I can't. It's hard for me to hate because there's no time.
You're right.
I am busy.
Energy. You wanna actually save that energy to something better.
My energy has got to be in my business for my talent, the people that I am booking, the people I care about, the people I love, the people I need to spend time with. I'm a busy person, just like you guys. You're in entertainment. Everyone in entertainment, we're constantly going. There's a nudge shut off for us, right? And I just had to say to her, like, that's it. And, well, the things he's saying about you, and I said, no, you don't have to tell me anymore. Like, there's just always going to be that one little thorn in the side. And you know what? I even said it to one of my friends this morning. People like that, you let God figure them out. But I don't need to say a name. I don't need to blacklist. I don't need. Let God figure them all out. We've got so much to do in this lifetime.
Don't have
so
time
much happiness. You know what?
I cannot even say thank you anymore to him because he is, by the way, this guy is our avid fan of social media shows. Every single thing that I post in there, I block him on my personal account, so I cannot really, he cannot see my post, but he can see social media shows. But every single post that I put on social media shows, he has something to say. And I remember the last time that I actually I read his comment is like we were on the Indie Vegas festival, and he said you should Maria shouldn't be holding the mic or holding the camera. And I commented through social media shows, and I said, well, the problem is Maria is the mic and the microphone.
Oh my God.
And the #1 producer in all of Las Vegas, LA, New York, so slow down, buddy. What's his name? Myers? Myers, I don't know you, but
Yeah.
I do know who you're talking about.
Oh my God. It's a revelation.
Oh my God, I know who you're talking about. That guy?
Yes.
Wow.
Dude, seriously? So my little Maria, be careful, don't do that.
Don't hurt yourself. I said, I always said this, okay, when there's a hate towards me, I said,
I just
I
realized who you're
yeah.
talking
Oh
about.
I always say this. I was gonna post this on Facebook, but it's not proper. It's improper, so it's not appropriate. That's what I meant. I was gonna say, when you hating Maria, please be careful. Okay, it's an alert, like with the red sign.
The red alert. Yeah.
Please don't hurt yourself.
Maria has got way too many friends in the business, and she does too many favors.
Yes,
Let me
yes.
tell you, can I tell them a quick story about you? Can I tell them, Maria, how kind you are and loving you are? This lady is so wonderful and loving to me. I found myself in a position about 7 months ago. Now you normally have my life in check, and I hold my friends very close. I hold my talent in another spot, and then I don't even hold my enemies. Like I told you, they go in this pool of enemies. I don't even think about them unless they pop up from their little drowning. I'm just whatever. That's how I view it.
I
So they're
love
in the
it, I
pool
love
of
it.
drowning. And I needed some help, and I called a couple of friends that were very close to me, and I said, "Oh my God, I'm in this spot." And Dawn Sullivan has learned a long time ago, don't get yourself into a spot. You know, I don't.
Yes.
I've always protected myself, and I found myself in a small spot. And I'm not going to say exactly what that is. It's our personal business. But I called my friend Maria, and I said, Maria, this and this and this is happening. And she said, literally, come here right now. We're going to figure this out. We're going to fix this. We're going to use all resources, and we're going to do what we have to do. And could we get it done? We could not actually get it done, but just to know that you were one out of like 3 people. Now, when I'm on my media and I'm in my studio and I'm in Donna will tell you, everyone loves me. I'm everyone's best friend. Of course,
Yes.
I'm booking
that's
people
what
and I'm
Yes,
making
yes.
them money. Everybody wants to, oh, Miss Dawn, you're the best, you're the greatest. I make them money. Of course, I'm the best and the greatest, right? But when it came down to actually truly having friends, and I made one phone call, and you just come to my studio right now, we'll figure this out. We became not just a me and my problem. You took my problem on, and I will never ever forget that. So anyone that ever has a problem with Maria, be careful with the red X. Be careful. Yeah,
Right?
yeah, seriously, because that's the kind of human that I will consistently put myself around, and that's what brings positive energy. The rest of them, they're swimmers.
Yep.
You know,
Oh my
So
gosh.
much.
Everybody
So
else.
much.
No, thank
That
you.
means so much to me.
Because
And,
it's true about you.
Yeah,
It's
well,
true.
for me is you spread kindness to people, and you don't expect kindness back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
It's
let
genuine.
God, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
genuine.
Yeah.
That's and
Yes.
being genuine. I will do everything in my power to extend my help as much as I could.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know how to shut that door like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
just like
it
that.
has to. Yeah, you know me so well.
I know you so well, yes.
So, but I extend. I be kind to people. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is so true. And like to me as well, with yourself, I see you have that cutoff point. You're kind till you're not. I'm the same way.
Yes.
In our business, we have to be as kind as we
Yes,
have
we
to be until we're not. But
And
you know,
can shut up too. Shut that.
well, what
door
I
too.
do, and Donna knows this very well. We like together. I think we like
Oh my God.
pick our people away from us. Like if we know there aren't people that
I
are
love-
good for us, business is business. There's always going to be people wanting to model and act. There's always going to be business out there. There's always
yeah.
going to be movies made.
Mhm.
We don't have to beg anyone to be a part of our world.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But we could take out the people that aren't good for our world.
Yeah.
And we have to do that on a daily
Yeah.
basis. So since we
And
have
you gotta
been
have
there-
to, you gotta have to be, especially in this business. I was just talking about this with somebody previously. I said, you gonna, they will come and they will, when they see you up there, especially Rice Talent Management, they see you're a hot commodity right now.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
letting you know.
Yeah.
Everybody see you. Everybody see what you're doing now. And please don't hate me for this, because this is the truth, and everybody knows about this. That especially here in Las Vegas, they see Dawn right there. You will see all the good and the bad coming your
Yeah.
way.
Absolutely.
You gotta have to have
Absolutely.
people like Donna and other people to actually be able to identify the bad intention of a lot of people and who has a
Absolutely.
good intention.
Absolutely.
That is my that is my advice to you as my
You know what it is though. You're absolutely 100% right. being in the position that I'm in now with Rise, and it's getting huge notoriety.
yes,
It's
yes.
blew
Did you
up.
see back in the day when you called me? Oh yes.
It
I'm not going to
went-
mention anything more, but
Uh-huh.
but you see, I see this coming. I'm like, Dawn is the best
I'm a-
decision ever.
I knew I was about to blow up, and I did.
Mhm, mhm.
And you're so right, because there are people and have been people around me, and I will have some person say to me like, Dawn, you got to stay on that, be careful of that, and I'm like, no, no, and I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but every
Yes.
time I have my people that are just right,
There was a red
they're
flag.
just right, there were red flags, and they saw it that I didn't. Like I said, the level of how busy we really are there is just incredible. I am
It
grateful,
is,
I
yes,
am
yes.
blessed. Did I know the level of success was going to be this? Yes.
Of course.
I,
There's no
I
doubt.
just didn't know how fast it was going to happen. I knew it
Yes,
was going to
yes.
be as successful. I knew that whole thing, you're taking over Vegas. I've never tried to take over Vegas. I'm not trying to
You're
put
not.
competitors out of business.
Yes,
I'm not
yes.
trying to do that.
You're
I'm
just
doing
there.
my own thing, focusing on my own thing.
And it's working.
And it's working.
Right,
It's
right.
working, and it's
Yeah.
brought me so much happiness, so much joy, so much stress, a lot of anxiety. I mean, a lot,
Yeah.
a lot. But yeah, it's working. But you are right, guys, because I don't see something sometimes in you guys, as my team, you guys do. You'll be like, you know, with this, I'm like, really? 3 weeks later, you're right. This and this and this happened. You know, you have to have those important eyes and friends
It's
around
really,
you. You
yes,
have to.
but it's really also really good for you to see it, because you don't. Okay, even though I'm your friend, let's put it this way. Even though I'm your friend, it's because I have my own bias.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna call you and say, hey, don't be with that
Yeah.
person.
Yes.
If you listen to that person,
Yeah.
you close your opportunity,
Yeah.
a better
Uh-huh.
opportunity. But if you have this other person to, gave you like, hey, warning,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to still look, see it
Absolutely.
yourself.
Yes.
That way you don't close those opportunities.
Absolutely. But yeah, I agree.
And
with
it's
you,
always
Maria.
a keep you
Yeah.
just kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
Pay
keep
attention.
your eyes open. But there are
Pay
certain things that you have specifically told me that
Mm-hmm.
I've steered away from, and then I've come to be right. Like there are things that I will check with Maria. I'm like, do you know this person, or do you know she's been in
Yes,
this for
yes,
5
yes.
years here? And I was like, do you know this person? She's worked with somebody. Like, don't make enemies in this city.
Yes.
Don't,
No,
don't,
yeah.
because there are
Yes.
things that you'll say to me,
Yeah.
and I'll never
Yes.
hire that person ever.
Right,
Because
right.
I'll be like, no, they didn't work out with Maria. How are they going to work out with me? Maria and
Right,
I
right.
operate
Well, it
the
might,
same.
It might work. You see, for me is I don't wanna. And I said this. I said this with my best friend. I said, you know what? I see some some red flags, but
Mhm.
I want her fly because it's really good for her. I care for you so much, and I said I don't want to tell you
Mhm.
because you are the successful, amazing psychology major and businesswoman right here that's so powerful. I said she's gonna
It's
see
so
it.
funny when she says this shit. I'm like, is she talking about me? Because
Yes, she is.
that's so not.
Well, here, listen.
I love it.
When I see a person that she can handle herself, she doesn't need any help, honey. You see, I'm saying that's what you like.
Do you know, I love that you guys think that and stuff. And that's sometimes true. And I'm on my shit, yes. And I built the business quickly and fast with a lot of help and stuff like that. But reality is, that's not me. Like, I'm in my office, like,
But
right?
you do. You
I
have
handle
it.
my
You
shit.
have it, yeah.
But it's not as tough as it seems, right? Donna, tell them when that door closes sometimes in that office, it's like me literally laying on the fucking desk with my blueberries. Like, what am I gonna do, Donna? With my fork?
Oh my
Do
God.
I really not have to blacklist this person and God
my
figure it
God.
out? Like, really? Is that what we're doing, Donna?
But they don't see the behind the
No,
scenes.
that's the funny
Here's
part.
the
They all
deal.
see it.
Here's the deal. You are because of the power that you have within you. You see, that's the reason why you're on Vegas, because you're powerful. That's why Donnie is in the.
Thank
You see, I'm saying, I see the superhero in us. Is that what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm
There's
really
a
good.
superhero. Because that's how I view you. I view you, Maria. You
thank
are a
you.
superhero. You are.
She's certainly.
She is a
yeah.
superhero. She'll
Yeah.
get in touch with me at like 10 and I'll be like, I hope it's not too late. And then 1 in the morning, I'm just up editing. You're like me. Like, I'm like, does she sleep? She doesn't go to sleep till the
don't.
job is done.
Yeah.
She doesn't, like, and I'm like, that's just, and that's another thing. Speak of empowerment, that was in your statement, right? You said empowerment? Yeah, okay.
Well,
Speaking of
no.
Like
that,
a spark.
Empowerment is part of the show.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but speaking of that, this is all about empowerment here. You have so many choices to make in life, and like when you make the choice to stay up and edit all night, you make the choice to bring on new shows, you make the choice to vet these new talents, to help other people, to be on these red carpets and do all these things and bring so much life to Las Vegas. It almost feels like it's like the bone of Las Vegas. So yes, I have the agency here that brings it,
It's a bone of
but you are the bone
Yes,
of Las
yeah.
Vegas. You are what?
You are too. That's
No, but I'm bringing the talent, but you're the bone of Las Vegas.
You see
are
what-
here.
You see what I'm seeing? I see this when the first time you called me, hey Maria, I need you know what I mean? The phone call. I see this after that event that we are on the phone. You actually came over here.
Yeah.
After that event, I'm like, holy cow! A lot of people came to me before, not a lot of women came to me before and said, Maria, we're gonna light up this Las Vegas. We're gonna be the superhero of Las Vegas. And when they were saying, you see all those women, and I was like, not you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I cannot say it in their face. I just.
But do you know when I
It's
came to
in-
you? Remember?
And then that day,
I was scared.
I know, but then
I was
you see
scared.
that. Here's the deal, Don.
But what did I tell you? We're saying this live. Now that I made it, now that I did it, I can say this. But what did I say? I said, Maria, I have a reputation to uphold. Don't tell anyone I'm scared of this shit right now.
Yes.
And you said never.
And welcome to the next exciting episode of Arena War.
Fresh batch of institutionalized gladiators fighting for their freedom.
Ready, here we go.
You guys heard Perez?
Get back!
Those on the line. The parole board has offered you a ticket out. Win Arena Wars, win your freedom. 7 arenas with 7 of the most vicious killers the world has seen in the last decade. You make it out alive, you get to go home.
Luke Bender.
You're an innocent man.
Innocent man can mean big ratings.
I'll be watching.
I think it's time to audition Mr. Bender.
No!
What was your last physical?
Cell block shower this morning. Oh yeah.
You ready for this? Impressive showing out there tonight. You're the new fan favorite.
Are you with me? Cutie pie back for the kill.
If you want to live through this, we have to work together. I'm watching you.
Smile for the camera, thug life.
Wow!
It's showtime!
We have to finish this.
Come on!
Doesn't sound much like rehabilitation, does it?
Got Films is a full-service production company that provides motion picture quality content and production services for use in the film and TV industry. Looking for a seasoned crew, high-quality equipment, or other production services for your film, TV, commercial, corporate convention, sports, news, or interview project? Your search stops here. Some of our projects include NASCAR, American Restoration, Pawn Stars, Counting Cars, Top Chef, BattleBots, Forge and Fire, and Street Outlaws. We have also produced over 60 feature films and documentaries. We're ready for all your needs. Whatever your project, whatever your budget, big or small, Got Films got you. GotFilms.com.
Yes. No. Well, you see that statement that you made on that day is really funny. God, I felt I'm a psychic sometime, but I'm not. That statement.
But you are.
But that statement that she said, I'm like, holy fuck, we gonna flew in a few months.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yes.
look at what's happening right now. That was like few months ago.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I think I just fucking find my my partner to be powerful. Not, you know what I mean? I'm like, I think we're flying for real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. this is off subject, but it's really funny because one of the person that came to me a few years ago that we're gonna light this up, we're gonna make this town very big with my help, blah blah blah. You're gonna be my hero on this one. I'm gonna be the star. This is what she said. You know who she. But,
Okay.
So, anyways. And then all of a sudden, all negative came, negative. Every single show is negative.
Uh-huh.
So I said, Don,
Yeah.
I'm firing you. She cried, but I said no, I cannot do this anymore with you because everybody hated you in this town.
Wow.
Every single person that talks to me, Maria, take our interview down. I don't like that.
Wow.
And I'm like, how can I create something if everybody wanted to take their interview down?
Yeah.
I am wasting my time. But anyways, besides the point, so she's gone. And then all of a sudden, she's hating me in public. Like, we go to a red carpet. She literally turned her back on me. Like, literally, hey, this is Maria and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to say the name, okay? Come over here, let's take picture. I want to take picture of you and Maria. And she just literally turned her back. She's like, no, sorry. That's, I'm like, yeah, that's how. So anyways, so I'm like, what the fuck? Now listen, this past few weeks, probably in 3 weeks or 4 weeks period, every single show, she is literally watching me every single show. Not only my show, all the shows on social media shows. I see her name pop up and her team pop up.
Wow.
All the time. And I'm like, huh.
I think, you know, it's so funny. I think I know who you're talking about. Do you want to hear something funny?
Let me finish really quick, yes. And I will. And then, just these past few days, she kept on friend requesting me after she unfriended me 2 years ago. Now she kept on sending me friend requests, and I keep on
Deleting it.
deny it, and then accept again the next day, deny it. I just had it one right now, and I don't even wanna put effort to deny it anymore.
I thought I knew who it was, but you said 2 years, so it's not the right person.
Oh yes, yeah, you know, yeah, it's different person.
Yeah.
It's different. But I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
The funny thing is they hate you and they'll say things and this and that, but then when they're in a position, then when you're in a position, then
because
they're like,
seeing
are
it.
you hiring?
Right. We should
Like,
get back. Yeah.
We should
Oh,
get back.
I think I know.
It's all good.
But anyways, you know, we don't really meant to talk shit about you, but it's just so funny.
Oh goodness.
It's just so funny that you know, we just wanna actually say that, you know, it's really really good to not to burn bridges with people, especially when they're doing so much for you for free and amazing. You know what I mean? Just be nice, you know, don't burn bridges, especially in this town.
That's the one thing that I tell like everyone that works in Rise with me, and especially because when I represent people, they go to production and if they act up, I look bad.
Yes,
So that's the
absolutely.
one thing, and I always tell people this. This is like a huge statement of mine. I learned this from my mom, and she would always say to me, be careful whose feet you step on today, because they might be the toes you're forced to kiss tomorrow.
Oh, I love it. I love
So
that.
be really
Yeah.
careful, because you
That's-
don't know who's going to be a role reversal
Yeah.
in life. And
Yes,
it's
that's
not
very
even
true.
for just that reason, but
No,
just
yeah.
out of kindness and love. Like,
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
be kind. Yeah,
That's a nugget of wisdom right there.
Yes, it is. It is.
yeah.
Yes.
It is.
And
Just
you
be
never-
kind. Just be kind. And if you go on my Facebook, you will see my description of myself. Stop competing. Start collaborating.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Because-
Yes.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
nothing wrong.
I am like the collaboration queen, and
Yes, you
people
are.
say to me, you know, Dawn, your business right now is in such a spot. You're really giving a lot of notoriety to other people.
Yes.
Good,
Right.
good. I love collaborating.
Yeah.
I love it
Yes.
because I'm sharing,
Yes.
and then they're sharing with me.
Mhm.
Do you know how much just me and Danny balanced our lives together when he and I first met? His Instagram was very low, but his TikTok
really
game is
high,
on,
yeah.
and vice versa. My TikTok is garbage. For some reason, it's very hard to transfer. I don't know if you guys are media guys out there, but it's very hard to transfer followers. They don't want to follow you on the platform they don't want to follow you on. They will follow you where they want to follow you. I'm Instagram based. That's my whole business.
Yes.
He is TikTok based. That's his whole business. But even still, now we're both like YouTube, you know?
Yes.
And like we said, so many people.
It is the connection too, just to let you know. That's why
Absolutely.
I think that's me too. I gained 10,000 TikTok, over 10,000 because I had Don and Danny.
Yes.
You see,
Right.
It is the
Like a chain reaction.
Yes, chain of
Yes.
reaction. Yes.
It is, and the thing is that when you're collaborating with other people, all you're doing is spreading the word more so. Because, like I said, I know the three of you guys from all different outlets,
Yes.
totally different outlets.
Yes.
But then I've met so many wonderful people from Maria, Chris, cook, right?
Yes.
Chris, have fun on set tomorrow.
Yes.
Lovely. I love you, friend. I know people through you. I know a lot of people through you. Like, so people, it's a word of mouth.
Yes, absolutely.
Just be nice if you don't
kind.
Yes.
And then one more thing. Sorry, you don't know what someone's going through.
Yeah.
Yes,
That is
exactly.
very nice. You don't know what happened in someone's life in someone's world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's absolutely amazing. Like, you don't know when somebody is like maybe treated you a little bit off, understand what they're going through at the moment. You gotta have to.
Yes and no. Sorry. Yes, to a point, but when it gets to, this is how I guess this is the psychologist in me. I agree with you 100%, and I said it out loud. Understand what someone's going through, be kind, but when it gets to the certain point where there's a cross of a boundary,
Oh, yes,
get it
absolutely.
out of the way.
There's a boundary though.
Yes.
But for me is when I said nice, okay, I just want to be perceived as nice. Perceived.
All right.
Especially when you are in this, in this position where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be perceived as nice.
Yeah.
Meaning it doesn't mean that you can turn around and take advantage of me being nice because you don't know it. You already see me what I'm saying earlier. So that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Right?
And then she'll decide to say goodbye, Felicia.
Yes, bye, Felicia.
But I
Going
even say that
to people.
even say that.
Let's say goodbye, Felicia.
Drowning on their own.
I don't know the word goodbye, Felicia. What are you talking about?
It's from a movie.
Okay. No, she's being.
Oh, she's being
like-
nice.
Yeah. She's being something else.
I do have so much fun with you
My
guys.
God.
Thank you so much. I think this has been so much fun. You are too late for going off.
Oh my gosh. She just decided for us to take a break.
But anyways, thank you so much. Any last words, any last empowerment words to especially the youngster in their starting you actually, you are bringing up so many good young artists.
Yeah.
Especially Carly. Shout out to Carly.
Carly, shout
Your
out to
interview
Carly.
will coming out soon. I am working on it so overtime. Actually, I was there until 2 a.m. trying to put it together. But what are your words to those actors, artists, that's, upcoming artists and
I think
actors?
I think the most important thing is, let's go back for 1 second. No matter where you come from, no matter who birthed you, no matter what childhood you've had, where you grew up, good or bad, pretty or ugly, you're a human being, and there's something inside of you that can make it, that can do it, no matter what the circumstances are. Use excuses to your benefit, take those excuses and turn them, and do what makes you happy. You have one life to live. You're not going to always be healthy. You're not going to always be beautiful. You're not going to always be young. Go out and do what you want. Don't let another person on this planet ever dim your light. We are all bright
There you
lights.
go.
Don't let
Yes.
anybody dim you. Be the best version of you. Make yourself proud first.
Yes.
And do hard things.
Do hard things. Yes, hard things propel us forward in the right direction every day of our lives. Do hard things, and remember, this isn't a competition. forget all these other people. It's
Yes.
you and you. That's
Yeah.
it. Are you
There
better
you
today
go.
than you were yesterday? Then you're doing
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Hang in there. You're going to be okay. And call Rise Talent. I got you.
And then go ahead. Oh, we're gonna go last words about this topic. Any last
Oh
words?
no, I'm just pretty much the same thing. Stay out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Step out. When you have a sign or something shows itself, go for it. What do you have to lose? You know, it's always going to be better than where you are. That's all I can say.
I love the New York accent.
Yeah, very
It's
good.
not New York.
What is it?
It's Rhode Island.
I've been
Yes.
so close to New York that when we have
Uh-huh.
conversations, mine's getting thicker now. So somebody will say to me, my assistant especially, little Gracie, she'll go, did you just get off the phone with Donna? Yeah, why? Because I hear you, your accent's thicker. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh my
People know when I get off
gosh.
the phone with Donna because she brings it out.
I know. I love it though. It's beautiful.
I know that you guys are very influenced by, big stars, celebrities, and singers, and be very careful who you are influenced by. Because maybe you're influenced by this particular person because you're already jaded and bored by everyone that you see, and all of a sudden somebody sticks out in your. But be sure that that person that you're influenced by has a good influence on you and not a negative one. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I love that. That's really that is
deep.
really deep and powerful
Yeah.
advice there because
Thank you.
I agree. A lot of young people, especially, they'll hang on to like what they find attractive for that moment and what's
Yeah,
cool, but
yeah.
it might not necessarily be good for their lives and
Yes.
maybe hindering their progress. I really love that.
Oh,
That's
thank you.
really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyways,
And he
my,
has like the coolest hair.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, yes.
my advice is please call Rise Talent Management
Yes.
or social media shows.
There
and
you go.
Get more than what I can say in a minute.
It's a collab.
Yes.
We're collabing.
Yeah.
All right, Don, go ahead and let them know where they can find you and especially IMTA is coming up.
Yes,
So
they
go
have
ahead and audition.
IMTA coming up. The audition is on Saturday the 18th. That is for the New York City trip. We're leaving on July 6th, coming back on the 13th. We also have next week Easy's Waltz. If you have not been on it yet, I need extras for that. That is a movie with Al Pacino and Vince Vaughn. I'm still booking that, so I need extras for that. Please contact. You can do Dawn Sullivan _ There is now a link on there that you can go and fill your information out. It'll go right to casting. Thank you so much to Mike Jones and David Anthony for this project. I appreciate you guys so much for putting us on to that. Thank you for so much Paralysis with Quincy. Definitely get in touch. Instagram, Dawn Sullivan _ but also if you wanted to go to www.risetalentmanagement.com, you can get some information there as well. You can always stop by the studio. It's right on Rainbow and DI. Guys, thank you so much for having me today on the show. This is such a different vibe. I feel like this is calm and lovely and wonderful. I feel like I gotta call Danny and be like, there's just a bunch of crazies.
We're gonna put our non-uniform.
Yeah, without. You need a halo. Yeah.
We didn't sing once today.
Don't be deceived because become crazy too.
Crazy. JC, you know what's crazy? Because no matter every show that I've done with you so far,
they
usually because somebody makes a comment or something, and it's part of like something in a song.
Something turns into a song and then.
Sing?
No, what I'm
saying
saying
is
is we usually just, you could say something that's a verse
And
in
turn it
song,
into a
but
song.
We end up, it's either him or I. We do it all the time.
Yeah.
We didn't do it once today. That's crazy.
You are put on the spot now. You guys are put on the spot now. Young and Beautiful song.
Oh.
Ooh, this.
Just put them
I'm only the agent. I'm like, come on, talent. Come on,
Sing
girl.
it, sing it,
Oh,
sing
by
it.
the way, one more thing, guys. On the 26th, Donna will be performing at the Love.
yes.
Oh, yes.
The Health and Wellness.
Donna.
Congratulations, the Health and Wellness Expo. I'm getting some kind of
receiving
health
an
and
award.
fitness award,
Yes.
but Donna is going to be performing. She is singing that day. If you guys want tickets or anything like that, just hit us up, Dawn Sullivan _ and however you guys get in touch with Donna, do that, please. Come and support us. Come out and support.
That'd be great. It's going to be a good time.
What are you going to sing?
What are you gonna say?
What do we
Yes.
want to do?
What do we
God, we do, normally we
At
just.
some point, I'm gonna grab the mic away from you and do my Rihanna umbrella.
Onto my Ella.
Ella.
See, that's what we do. That is exactly the type of thing we normally do, and we did not do that once today.
Well, at least we did it once.
Yes, you got the vibe.
Yes, guys.
Thank you.
You guys so much for having me on the show. I like this show. This is calm and very zen. I feel like you guys have like something cool in the air.
We want you guys back. We want you back after the IMTA.
Absolutely.
That would be a really good time to
yeah. And then maybe you can see some of the talent there, what we've done. Donna's going to have a mouthful on IMTA.
Oh, yeah,
She's got a lot.
exactly.
This young lady is doing, I just got to say, I think you're 13 or 17 categories. Like,
Wow.
she's literally doing everything and anything you can. So she is not wasting her life. She is jumping in and diving in. And
If I'm not here, I'm home practicing.
I'm so proud of
awesome.
you.
That's
You make me
I'm
proud
in it.
every
My
day.
head is in it. Yes.
I'm so proud.
I gotta make her proud.
You do it every day. Already, you do. Every day.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, viewers, for chatting with us on Honeybees and welcoming Dawn Sullivan here at Honeybees. We will see you guys again next week, and don't forget to share, follow us on all our socials. We are all over the place, okay? Not all over the place
in a bad way.
Thank you guys, and we'll
Thank
see you
you.
guys again.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.